Elijah Schaffer has been sentenced to... Oh, no, sorry, that's not him. Online influencer who posted Hillary Clinton meme found guilty of interfering in the 2016 election. This kind of presages what could potentially happen with Trump because it's in the exact same district, and it's just as ludicrous of a case. If you don't know, and if you've only just heard little whispers about this situation, it's as asinine as you actually think it is. So without further ado, let's get into some of the specifics. A man who posted memes about Hillary Clinton campaign during the 2016 presidential election was found guilty of one charge of conspiracy against the right to vote on Friday. Douglas Mackey, known as Ricky Vaughn, oh, what about Ricky Bobby, was convicted today by a federal jury in Brooklyn, of the charge of conspiracy against rights stemming from a scheme to deprive individuals of their constitutional right to vote. Let's run that back and really try to suss out what that means right there. Okay, so a scheme to deprive, it's stemming from a scheme to deprive individuals their constitutional rights to vote by posting a meme. Interesting. That's almost like prosecuting somebody for saying fire in a theater. You can do that. There are ways that you can do that. Jesus, it's the most tired and arduous argument that's out there. Anyways, members of the jury reached a unanimous verdict in less than a week of deliberations starting Monday afternoon after a week-long period of arguments. Mackey's online persona, Ricky Vaughn, a reference to sports comedian film Major League. Oh, Wild Thing! Fantastic. Had an online following of over 50,000 people. This dude had a moderate-sized Twitter account back in 2016, posted a meme, and they prosecuted him for interfering with the 2016 election only because it was on behalf of the GOP. That's the only reason. That is the only reason, because there were similar campaigns. I'm actually might be able to find one to just show you the corollary, because there was stuff happening on the other side as well. Truly a one-to-one analogy of this situation right here. Nothing happened with them at all whatsoever. There was no prosecution. There was no DA knocking at Ricky Vaughn's door. Nope, not at all whatsoever. Or no charges against Willie Mays Hayes. I forget Tom Berenger's name in that movie. Oh yeah, here we go. This is exactly the one that I was thinking of. Okay, so Douglas Mackey was just found guilty of a federal crime. He was charged with by the DOJ for tweeting a meme on the left during the 2016 election. The lady on the right has never been arrested for her tweet that also came out during the 2016 election. Yeah, here's one of the many tweets that were out there. Avoid the line. I think maybe this was the offending tweet. Oh my god, there we have her right there. Am I committing a crime by doing this? Go back in time, man. Oh my god. But obviously, man, you have that up there. You have that profile picture. Like, was anybody? But I don't know, man. 2016 was a long. That was 8 years ago, 7 years ago. I'm with her. Go Hillary. All right. African Americans for President Hillary. Oh my god, just a different time. Okay. Avoid the line, vote from home, text Hillary to 59925. Vote for Hillary and be a part of history. It looks official. It at least looks very professional. It's better than your just MS Paint Photoshops that, people get tricked by all the time. But there you have, yeah, this one. Okay. And then you have 843,000 views. Yo, what? Okay, hey Trump supporters, skip the poll lines for election 2016 and text in your vote. Text votes are legit, or vote tomorrow on Super Wednesday. Interesting. You have the sign, you have all the branding, but maybe it was just a video or something like that. Like, that totally makes a difference, right? But Christina Wong, oh yeah, that would have been racist, the prosecutor, I understand. Okay, members of the jury, reached a unanimous verdict. Mackey was on trial for a charge of allegedly conspiring against people's right to vote with memes. So we can't vote with memes anymore? Oh, god damn it. Anyways, or generally satirical online images. Is this the UK? Oh no, this was New York. Okay. Including one depicting an African-American woman standing in front of an African Americans for Hillary sign. Yeah, this one that we just seen. It's fantastic. Very well done. Very well done. While the DOJ has prosecuted many other forms of election interference successfully, though. Okay, such as violence, for example. Yes, of course, all of those dastardly January 6 insurrectionists that were led on a guided tour by the Capitol Police Department. But we don't need to get into any specifics on that one. Eugene Volkow, a professor at UCLA School of Law specializing in First Amendment law, told the Epoch Times that Mackey's case is a historical first and that alleged falsehoods are being argued as a form of election interference. Yeah, because nobody else would be that silly. That would be akin to prosecuting anybody that would put up flyers during the 1876 election in order to say that you could vote by mail back then and everything would be fine and copacetic. Mackey will be sentenced on August 16th and faces a maximum of 10 years in prison for posting a meme online. Yo, what the Justice Department, based on the meme, there's nothing based about this, and records of online discussions between Mackey and his peers, oh no, chat logs on Twitter, charged Mackey with conspiring against the right to vote. Yo, what the This is wild. Authorities arrested Mackey in January of 2021 on the allegation and a grand jury indictment within 2 weeks of his arrest. According to prosecutors' evidence presented in court, Mackey's Twitter posts included one that suggested limiting black turnout. A statement that prosecutor said support the charge. He said something, okay? How do you even quantify if that meme was successful? How can you take a look at the metrics to figure out how many black people were affected directly by this and how many people called this false? It makes no sense. Okay. On the witness stand, Mackey described it as an exaggeration. Yeah, exactly. It's a meme, bro. It's a well-crafted meme. Can't take that away from him. He did an excellent job on that. But it's a meme nonetheless. But according to Mackey's defense attorney, Andrew Frisch, that meme and Mackey's Twitter post were obvious jokes and cannot be taken as a serious attempt at conspiring against the opposition to Mackey's preferred political party. Yeah, even if it was totally legitimate posts, how do you come to the conclusion that this guy affected the outcome of any elections at all with a meme? Any conceivable way, the exact same way that anybody else could be talking about an election in 2016. Again, I've heard all of these arguments as well because this is a story that I've heard of. I've just never had the opportunity to put a name to a situation. But obviously, okay, so what about all of those polls that were put out prior to Trump being elected in 2016 in shocking fashion? New York Times, Washington Post, LA Times, USA Today, all saying that Hillary Clinton had like a 95 to 99% chance of victory. So Trump supporters, don't even bother turning it out. It's already a foregone conclusion. Our queen is going to ascend to her golden throne of skulls and rule for the next 500 years. Oh shit, people actually turned out. Well, you're all bigots and racists and we're going to come and prosecute every single one of you. All right then. You don't go after them because they're, they were on the right side of history. Now you just got to go after against all of those offending voices. Good stuff. Why would somebody share a meme that you would vote for POTUS? Okay, without disclosing your name or providing or proving that you are of voting age, asked Frisch rhetorically, mere moments after the prosecution delivered their opening statements. Frisch said that Mackey's memes would be satirical in the eyes of a reasonable person. Yeah, exactly, because there was no official talk about texting in your vote. Like, oh, that's stupid. Okay, type ... to ... by Morse code, and you'll be with her. It makes no sense. That feeling when you haphazardly post a meme and it winds up on cable television. Frisch quoted a message that Mackey sent to his peers emphasizing the word haphazardly. Exactly. Like, did he even make the meme or did he just find it and repost it? Because that's also very interesting. Although a material injury in the case, people's right to vote being taken away. How, though? Okay, it is not required to establish a conspiracy charge. Yo, what? The government said during the trial that people's votes were vaporized by Mackey's digital flyers. Yo, what? On or about the election day 2016, at least 4,900 unique telephone numbers texted Hillary or some derivative of the 59,925 text number, which had been used in multiple deceptive campaign images tweeted by Mackey and his co-conspirators. Mackey's defense lawyer said that 4,900 texts were sent after Mackey's Twitter account was suspended. Oh, okay. and following media reports of Mackey's memes. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, but he tweeted the meme, but everybody else covered his meme and said that it was erroneous. Yeah, but he tweeted it, though. Okay. To appeal. Yeah, okay, outside. It's interesting, man. Like, how does an appeal court see this and go, he got convicted? Or you guys took up and he got convicted. What? How did you guys come to this conclusion? Make this one make sense. During the trial, testimony presented by the prosecutors show that members of the Clinton campaign, of course they did. Oh my God, Douglas Mackey didn't kill himself. Reported Mackey's memes to upper-level campaign managers. Oh, okay, so I retract my statements. Why would anybody take this up? Clinton staffers were in their ear. They had no choice. Okay, I don't hold it against them. Prosecutors, when confronted by Fritch about this evidence, did not dispute the factual validity of the evidence, but noted the Clinton campaign personnel evidence. Listen, man, you don't know. They have my family. We have to go after this case. Fritch, on the other hand, said during the trial that the evidence shows. Like, oh my God, like, for a second, man, you run it back to this guy's Twitter page, okay, because that's obviously a screen cap, yeah, between November 3rd and November 14th. Like, bro, when was the election date? The 8th, I think? Would you take anything from this guy seriously? He has 5,500 followers. He's an official campaign voice for the Clinton campaign. What? Whatever, man. Yes. Oh, yes, but the evidence shows that the government withheld exculpatory evidence, citing Brady v. Maryland, 63 case in which the Supreme Court held the prosecutors must make available exculpatory evidence to defense counsel. Exactly, man. They can't withhold anything that would prove the innocence of the defending party. Okay, Fritch said that the government's withholding of evidence irreparably damaged his opening statements at trial and requested that the court declare a mistrial. Yeah. And the only thing that a successful appeal would end up doing is getting the exact same trial run back again, hopefully with different parameters next time around. But the fact that, court cost for this kid has got to be through the roof. Court declined Fritch's request, and the judge commenting that the court should not declare a mistrial. Yeah, of course, with less drastic measures are available, including re-examining the witness on said evidence. Yeah, okay, you already have a biased judge and a biased court. You won't let us use evidence. We'll just talk to your client again. What? Fritch told the Epoch Times in a statement on Monday that Mackey plans to appeal the conviction. Obviously, because this is just it's so ludicrous on the face of it that you have no choice other than to appeal. This case presents an unusual array of compelling appellate issues. The appellate court will have its choice of which issues on which to vacate the conviction. It may choose to do so on the First Amendment grounds. I would think so. Or on government suppression of exculpatory information. That would definitely be point number 2 if they can articulate it properly. Or on the insufficiency of evidence of venue. Yeah. Why Brooklyn? Unless he's does he live in Brooklyn? But if he's that hard of a Trump supporter, why would he be in Brooklyn? Anyways, I'm optimistic that a conviction will be vacated. So Professor Volkow, outlined 3 legal contentions that may come up in the appeal. One possible argument is that the First Amendment gives you the right to lie about elections and about how you can vote in elections. Of course. The second question that will arise on appeal, according to Volkow, is whether the federal statute regulating conspiracy against rights extends to statements about election mechanisms beyond the state's current interpretation. Yeah, that's interesting because that sounds like it's a legal question that a competent judge would have to interpret and articulate, but you're just getting bogged down in the weeds on that one. The last thing going on is, in context, was this a lie or is this a joke? And then that also just circles back around to the First Amendment. You have the right to free speech. So it might be a violation of Twitter's policies, but is it a violation of the First Amendment? Doesn't seem to pass the test there, but according to a New York courtroom, it does. But if you want to take a look at political prosecutions, look no further than New York. This is the test case when it comes to the Trump situation, and it's definitely one of the most disgusting things that I've seen in a while. It's literally a joke, dude. So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.